Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. So today we are having a story time about my high school fling going wrong. I don't know if that makes sense, but it will if you listen to the story. Enjoy. Welcome. So I was in that time this grade thing was not that famous, so we were doing the form system in high school. So I was in form 3. All right. So yeah, I was a big girl. I was 15 years old, I think. Yeah, 15. So I was one because I studied in many schools in high school. So the school I was in that time, obviously I'm not gonna name it unless you know it. If you studied with me, I don't know. But yeah, so in that specific school, it was a mixed school, but not mixed in terms of at boys and girls every time are together. Ours was like two schools in one school. So there was a running out of breath. There was the girls' school. This is the girls' school and the boys' school. So, but we're in the same compound. So the only facilities we used to share was the parade ground. We used to have common assemblies every Monday and Friday, and dining hall and the field and the labs, the physics and chemistry, biology labs. So those are the facilities we used to use in common. All right, together. So of course, now when you get to when you'll get to form 3 and form 4, you would have mixed classes with the guys. That was physics, agriculture, history, CRE, business, all those except maths, English, and Kiswahili. The rest of the subjects we used to mix with boys. So we'll converge in either we go to the boys' school side class of form 3B, that was the boy class, and study together. So of course, in one way or another, you'll get to know someone, a dude who maybe likes you. Of course, we are teenagers, we are adolescents, so you'll find a dude who likes you or a chick who likes you. You get to know each other. What's your name? That way, hi. So I got to know a guy named, tutamwitaje, sitaspeana jina yake, let's say Curtain. So Curtain was in the same form as me, so we used to study together. Seri, agriculture, agriculture, what else, history, and I wasn't doing physics, he was doing physics. Yeah, so we got to know each other. He said he liked me, had a crush on me, and then I was like, okay, you look cute, blah blah blah. Because trust me, since I joined that school, I think an year before that, my life was so hectic, one issue after another. I don't know what that. I think I shared another story time about my high school illuminated drama. So it was a lot, trust me. So here here comes a friend. We become friends. We used to write notes to each other saying hi, what has your week been like, all those things. And I used to enjoy, because who doesn't love attention? Trust me, everybody loves attention. So this fateful day, we had the parents general meeting. It was in second term. Obviously, our parents came, checked our academic progress, discipline progress, all those stuff that you go as a parent to school to check up on your child. So our parents came. The day was long. I don't remember what happened during the day, so I don't remember. I just remember in the evening, because the parents were leaving anytime from 5 p.m. So in the evening, 4 p.m., not 5, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. they go. We are left. So my mom had just left. I think also the parents had also left. So we bumped into each other. It wasn't planned. It wasn't like we had sat before and talked, like after parents leave, we meet and talk. That didn't happen. It's just something you can just be going about your business, then you bump into someone and you have a conversation. So I bumped into this guy. He told me, oh, the parents are good. How are your parents? How are your family? blah blah blah. So as we were talking, having a very innocent conversation, this tall physics teacher, I hate you till now, this physics teacher came. So, and you know, we were in an open place, guys. I don't think if we were meeting to do anything, we would be in an open place, because where we were standing, trust me, nobody would even think these people are hiding, because wherever they are standing, it's obvious. Nothing, you know. We're in the middle. Like, let me even demonstrate. So the gate is here. There's a walkway. Okay, this side is the boys' school side, this side is the girls' school side. So here there's a tree, a very big tree, and then here there's the administration where we have the principal's office. So we are literally near the staff room. Like, it's, guys, make it make sense how it ended up the way it ended up. So this physics teacher appeared from behind, because Curtain was standing in front of me, I was standing on this side. The physics teacher came behind me and was like, Kujeni, come. And I'm like, what did I do this time? So he took us, went, told us to stand outside the principal's office, because apparently the principal had someone inside. I don't remember who or what. So he was like, stand there, after wale wako ndani watoke kwa prinsi, ingieni na mjiseme. So you know, actually I didn't connect at it. This is what is the issue. I was connecting, maybe this is something that probably had happened, or something I had done before. So I'm trying to think, what have I done recently, and why involve this guy? Like, there's nothing that I've done recently involving him. So I was like, fine, tutaenda kwani, that's what I do. I mean, so we go to the principal's office. That woman, whoa, she was the hell. She was the hell of my life during high school, and she knows. So we enter, the principal is sitting there, and she's like, oh, nyinyi jo sijui mna couple up wakati wazazi wenu wametoka tu sai kuongelea kuhusu masomo vile mnafaa kusoma. At this point, I'm not even hearing her well. I'm just like, what is happening? I mean, what? So she's speaking, and then she's like, Gojeni, nitawaita. So as we left, I actually just told him, okay, see you later. Like, like, we had nothing to say, because hatujui nini inaendelea. We leave. So it was on a Friday. So Saturday comes, Friday ends, we go to preps. I don't even meet Katin again. So Friday ends, Saturday ends, Sunday ends. Nobody has called me. I've not heard anything about that issue. I haven't even told anyone, because I'm like, utaambia mtu nini na hata wewe mwenyewe hujui what is happening. So come Monday. So we used to have assemblies every Monday and Friday. So Monday, during the assembly, everything is going on well. So there was a protocol of how people would bring out, if they have announcements, speeches. It starts from the students, student leaders, staff, then deputy, then principal. Also teacher on duty is somewhere there. So yeah, come Monday, kila mtu ameongea chake. We're just waiting for the principal to tell us have a good week and we go back to class. Actually, at that point, I'd forgotten even what had occurred on Friday, because it didn't make sense. And trust me, I have other things I can think about. So kidogo Princess says, now she has a paper. It was a culture in that school. If you're found in a mistake, you will be embarrassed in the parade. It doesn't even matter how small the mistake is. You'll be called, you'll be told to kneel down. If possible, they will punish you in front of the school. It was a whole situation. So she takes out a very big paper, and A4 full scap, those old brown ones, and then she starts reading names, and she's like, so these students have decided to couple up in school. They have decided not to study. I don't know what. What? And then on top of that, there's this specific detail. The deputy apparently was a relative. I won't say which class of relative. I don't say if it is aunt, uncle, cousin. I would say. So yeah, so the deputy comes in, calls us radicals. I won't forget radicals. In chemistry, I don't even remember what that meant, but it wasn't something good to call someone. So as we step out, and apparently we were not alone. They were calling from 4s too. as Form 3s, Form 2. So there was like a category of people who had been written down on that list who were coupling up. So my not godmother, my school mother was in the list as usual. I mean, trust me, trouble followed me everywhere. So we go stand in front of the school. I mean, it was not my first time, so I was not even fearing anything. I was like, this too shall pass. So I stand there. We are told to kneel down. We kneel down. And fine. I mean, you have already embarrassed us. So the parade ends. People go back to class. The other students go back to class. We are left there with the principal and the deputy. So I don't know where the principal went. So she was not in the picture at this stage, because I remember we were making a line. Now you with your partner in court, you enter, the two of you, into the principal's office where the deputy was, not the principal. So you enter. So the first two sets of people or couples went in and they were being beaten. Trust me, because people were crying, people were screaming, people were doing the most. So people were crying and I'm like, fine. So tumeenda kuchapwa. But I'm in my mind, I'm giving myself hope. Probably the deputy will ask for an explanation because I didn't couple up. I'm in the wrong list. So we go in, curtain and die. So the deputy, first of all, tells us to kneel down. He doesn't even ask anything. He doesn't even want to know. Friend, it was bad. So he took what is it called? There's this long canes. I don't know if it's bambucha, but I feel like it's another advanced bambucha because those canes are hard, painful, and they can't break. Ata igonge ukuta, it can't break. Like, trust me, whatever. Whew. So the deputy beats us. He beats us. He beats us. He beats us. Guys, my back. I cried. Tears were not even coming out because of the pain. And I was feeling bad because this person is my relative. Second, I've been forcefully accused by this physics teacher because yeye ndo alianzisha hii story yote. Number 3, this is inhuman. This kind of pain, inhuman. Guys, I left there crying. I felt so tired. I felt done with school. I felt done with life. I didn't even care. I didn't even want to know what will happen next. I went actually behind the staff room, cried, found other people crying, but at some point I stopped crying and started listening to them crying and telling me, oh, what. At that point, me, I'm like, I'm tired. I was feeling tired. Like, I was tired. So my school mother was like, okay, wacha tungoje punishment, then we'll go do it, then move on with the life, because that's what next. So me, I was like, fine, ngojeni punishment means fine. I won't do that punishment. Trust me, guys. It was not even my business. So we get the punishment. We were told to wash the school hall, to sweep, I don't know where. For me, I was like, that is not even useful information because I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any punishment. So I went to the dormitories, my dormitory. I went there, sat outside. I cried. I cried, and then my friends, so my classmates who were not in the list, who were in class, and saw us and had us screaming and all that commotion. So they came and they were asking me, what is it, Nini? And I was like, Nini, rudi in class. Just go back to class because I'm done. I just do to Nini. Go back to class. So my friends went back to class. They go back to class. So for me, I decided I won't go back to class. I won't go to class. I won't study that day. So I went to the dormitory and slept. Missed breakfast. No, I'd taken breakfast. So it was break. I missed break. Tea break. I missed lunch. So in the evening, during supper time is when I woke up. Okay? I woke up. And something just told me, we are not going to rest this case here. I mean, what? No way. So in my mind, I was feeling like I will do something that is so bad to me, to everyone, so that everyone can understand this situation is bad to everyone. Because I am hurt, people have to get hurt too. It's not fair for that to happen to me. And guys, already school life was so tough. So having such kind of incidents made things worse for me mentally. So I was not thinking at that point. I was so sad. I just needed to be heard. I don't know. So I went to class. So it was evening. I used to take supper at 6 p.m. So the bell rings. People go to the dining hall. It was a shift thing. So girls Supper time was 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Boys school 6:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. So 6 p.m. the bell rings, people go to take their dinner. So I'm saying let me go to class. I go and find medication that I had before that my desk mate, not my immediate desk mate, the person who was sitting next to my desk mate. If it makes sense, because we are sitting in rows, two, girl. Yeah, so I go to class, I go to that desk mate's desk, I take her medication. She had, I won't mention the diseases because it might make things worse. But trust me, they were strong medication, murder strong medication. So I sat at my locker. This time I'm so sure people are like, literally, it's now the bell has rung. So obviously, even if someone will finish eating quickly, it will be like 6:10. So 10 minutes is enough for me to take those medication. So I sat down, took my water, drank one by one, tablet after tablet, tablet after tablet, took all the tablets, drank the syrups that were there, and I was like, fine, it's my time to die. Then I was like, my medication. I opened my locker, added mine. That time I had ulcers medication and nothing else. Ulcers, I think, and I think, yeah, because it was the H. pyloric kit. If someone has ever gotten to that point to get that kit, it is a big box with so many medication, and it's not the only medication you are given. So I started taking. Apparently, let's call her S. S is a girl in our class who eats fast, performs, very smart, very talkative, everywhere. Trust me. S, very short, light skinned chick, very beautiful. So she used to be the first one to come back from any meal all the time. I don't know how she would eat, up to her, but she used to be the first one to come back to class after meals. So that day she came earlier because there's no way, I don't know, 4 5 minutes 6 minutes will be enough for someone to go make a queue, get your food, get served as a group, because it was being served in terms of tables, eat, wash your plate, and come back to class. Impossible. So S came and opened the door, came in, and she's like, what are you doing? Because at that point the medication honestly has started kicking in, so I was so drowsy. Actually, I just remember seeing her shadow. She came, started asking me, what are you doing? At that point I'm like, I don't know, I'm having foam in my mouth. At that point she's like, wow, screaming. She screams, creates a whole attention for the people eating, for the people who are going back to class, for the people for the boys who are actually already on their way coming to supper. Trust me, guys, it was pasalaga. It was bad. So the teacher on duty was another physics teacher for the Form 4s. Not the physics teacher who put me in this position. So S started screaming. I don't remember much that happened that moment because I passed out. The next time I woke up, I was in the hospital. So I was in the hospital. I was being injected stuff, put stuff in my mouth. And I remember the doctor, when I opened my eyes, the doctor and the nurse, they were there. They were, taking care of me. So the doctor was like, who gave you these marks on your back? And I was like, what? So I'm even alive. And I'm in the hospital. Anyway, let me answer him. So I said, yeah, the deputy beat me today in the morning for no good reason. And this is why I even got to this point. Because it was obvious I wanted to kill myself. That was committing suicide, attempted suicide. So the doctor is like calling the teacher. So that, my God, this is complex, but I'll try to break it down. So I was taken to the hospital by the teacher on duty, another female teacher who was my relative, a partner to the deputy. So you understand, when I say relative, it was a couple. So I won't say he or she, place it on your own record. But yeah, so female, her, him, yeah. So the doctor calls the teacher and asks her, what happened? Who, like, at first I don't think he believed me. Because at that point, I don't know why. But now he confirmed from the teacher that it's the deputy who beat me in the morning using don't know what they call it, that cane, that bambucha thing. So the doctor was like, no, I actually had it and I was so happy with that conversation. And believe me, you guys, that was the last time in that school I was ever beaten to that point. Ever. Ever, ever. After that, if I ever got into a mess, it will either be sent home, punishment, ama tu usomewe hivyo tu, because trust me, mimi singewaichapo hivyo tena. That was over. So the doctor gave me medication. I came back to school. I remember I didn't even go for preps. That week I spent my week wearing slippers, because of course tulichapwa hadi miguu. So I didn't wear slippers. I was like, mimi sivai slippers. I was just taking care of myself, missing classes. Yani those guilty pleasures I gave myself to just make myself feel comfortable in that environment despite what had happened. So yeah, so that was my high school fling gone wrong. Yeah, it was a fling, but yeah, it was taken out of context. And we never even got to date with the guy. We were just friends. Even after high school, we were friends. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy the story time. I'll ensure I give you another story time for high school, because I have many more. I will probably invite my high school friends, those who we studied together, so that we can also share our experiences and the things we went through and the things we laugh about today. Because guys, high school really contributed to the person I am right now in life. It really did. Trust me, that was a very tough time in my life. But anyway, we move and learn. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything I should have mentioned ending that video, but I don't think there's anything. Because no one was sacked, no one was taken to the police, because it was just like an issue of I've already been hurt. Yeah, so see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.